We live in a culture really which is all about the pursuit of pleasure, the avoidance of pain, and so the idea of paying the price of gospel ministry, of being prepared to suffer, and in fact that's what gospel ministry calls us to, is so absolutely essential. And unless we understand that the gospel is about the cross now and glory later, then we won't be able to hunker down and just get on with gospel ministry and do what God has called us to do. We're going to give up far too easily. We're going to get distracted by other things. We're going to try things just simply because we think they might work, instead of getting on with a hard, long slog grind of day in, day out, routine, mundane gospel ministry, when that is what God has determined is the means by which He will extend His kingdom and build His church. One of my key convictions about the gospel is that success or failure are always culturally defined, and we need to define them in gospel terms, in kingdom terms, in eternal terms. And the biggest failure is a failure to undertake gospel initiatives rather than the failure of gospel initiatives. You guys in Australia are facing exactly those self-same issues. Your situation isn't worse than ours, it's not easier than ours, it's just what our situation is. So as brothers, let's grapple with these truths together and let Christ refresh us by His Spirit through His gospel for His glory. The book of Ecclesiastes says, of the making of conferences there is no end, and much attendance is wearisome to the flesh. Well, obviously it doesn't say that, but that might be a contemporary adaptation of that verse. So why multiply? Well, I think it's because you're going to be hanging out with church planters, you're going to be in a context where the Word of God is loved, where the gospel is preached, and where churches, with guys who are actually planting churches. You're going to have your soul refreshed, you're going to be able to engage with people, pray with people, you're going to be talking with and taught by practitioners. So all of those reasons are great reasons to be there. So see you there.